Anybody else working? Everybody done? Perfect timing. Okay. Fine, everyone? Okay. Good morning, pharmacy. Good morning. Let's pick up where we left off yesterday. Answers to body surface area. Homework, the worksheet. And then let's put that in application, word problems, okay? How are we going to calculate body surface area with regard to dosage calculation, okay? Or in correlation to dosage calculation. Did you get Tony, Josh, Maggie, Tommy, Maggie, Sarah, Timmy? Is that your homework? Okay, let's start. Body surface area for Tony, who weighs 48 pounds and 96 inches tall, would be Jordan. Oh, okay. Kyle. 1.21 meters squared. Take note, it's lowercase m and then the superscript 2. But whoever typed this didn't minimize the 2. It's okay. Who got 1.21 meters squared? Hands up. Always a unit of measure for body surface area, no matter what formula you use, whether household or metric, would be meters squared. Is that clear? Okay. Sarai, Josh, who weighs 33 pounds and is 90 centimeters tall, would have a body surface area of 0.61 meters squared. Who got 0.61 meters squared? Okay, on your test, if you just put 0.61, I will mark here on because I want it to be a habit. Do not forget the leading 0, drop the trailing 0. Okay, Maggie, who weighs 20 kilograms and 34 inches tall, body surface area. Gina?
0.69 meters squared.
0.69 meters squared. If you use the other formula, it'd be 0.7. Okay, meters squared. Tommy, Jennifer, who weighs 35 pounds and is 15 inches tall. These are kids. These are peds. Remember, we're going to do pediatric dosing. Okay. Would have a body surface area of 0.41 meters squared. Correct. Who got Tommy's BSA correct? Hands up. Good job. Maggie, Kaylin, who weighs 40 kilograms and is 65 centimeters tall, would have a body surface area of correct, 0.85 meters squared. The 0 point is important. Leading 0. Okay. Good job. Who got this one? Hands up. Okay, I see hands, huh? Sarah, who is 50 centimeters tall and weighs 6.5 kilograms. Body surface area. Camille. 0.95 meters squared. Sarah, 0.95 meters squared, she said. Any objections? Objection. Okay. This is your chance. Maybe you calculated it wrong. Okay. To double check. Answer, Clyde. For Sarah's body surface area. 0.3 meters squared. Okay. Who got 0.3 meters squared? Looks like everyone. Okay. Double check, Camille. You use the correct formula or what went wrong in the process, but the correct answer is 0.3 meters squared. Last one, Timmy, who is 80 centimeters tall and weighs 20 kilograms, body surface area would be, Daniel? Okay, this is a homework. How did you not get to it? Stefan, body surface area for Timmy. Good. 0.67. If you use another formula, it'll be 0.7 meters squared. Okay. So either one. Okay. We got everything correct. Okay. Body surface area is a more accurate, okay, variable that we are going to use, that we can use in comparison to just age dosing of kids or pediatrics or children, or just weight alone. Because body surface area is a combination of two variables, which is height and weight. Okay, so let's put that in application. You know how to calculate body surface area now. I'll still ask you about Young's rule, Clark's rule, Fried's rule later. Okay? Get one and pass. First page, you're going to calculate the body surface area first. Same as what you did for your homework, or it said in classwork. The back would be an application of body surface area to calculate the correct dosing that we need to give to our patients, which are pediatric children. Okay. So calculate the body surface area first. Let's see which one I gave you. 1 to 5, just whatever you did on the homework. Okay. 6 to 9, you may have to pause there, but you can try solving the problem. Okay. Sometimes students stop at number 6 because they don't know how to apply or which numbers to use. And I will walk you through after you've done numbers 1 to 5. 1 to 5 is more practice of body surface area calculation. Same, use household formula. If you're using household, what's the denominator?
31,
31, 31. And household height would be in what?
inches.
Inches, and weight would be in pounds. Just think about it. You go to a doctor, how do they measure you in pounds, household? Because that's what Americans use. That's what the US is, right? But you got to remember that your denominator is 31, 31. And when the square root covers everything, the numerator and the denominator, which means you should divide it first before you get the square root. The square root doesn't just cover the numerator. If it's metric, what's the denominator? 3,600. Okay, for metric, Stefan likes metric because it came from a country that uses metric system. Okay, and what is the unit of height for the metric system, Stefan? Just the unit. Just the unit for metric for height. If it's inches in household, what is it in metric? Centimeters. What about weight? If it's pounds in household, American household, what is it in metric? Kilograms. He likes that formula, and that's fine. As long as you know how to convert your height and your weight. How's the problem? To those of you who are fast, you can work on number 6 and ask me if that's the correct answer. If I tell you the correct answer, you got it right, that means you're on the right track. But I want you to try before I work it on the board. But of course, I'm not going to leave you not knowing how to do or work this. And I did because our week starts tomorrow. But you got to remember, we're not going to be here Thursday for the field trip. Monday is a holiday, so we're right on track considering the holidays and our off campus. And the wind's going to pick up at noon, so wind and rain. 12 p.m. till 10 p.m. Whatever you did on your homework, do it again. Numbers 1 to 5. Then see me after her. You work today? You do? What time? 12:30? Okay, you got time. It'll be quick. So you gotta say that your requirements aren't ready. Who's done with 1 to 5? Hands up, body surface area. Okay, now try number 6. Just try. Read a problem. You might have to read it a minimum of 3 times before you can start understanding what's being asked of you. Start putting this new topics on Blackboard. I was about to tell you the answers to the quiz today, but I realized Mike is not. So I'm not going to. Invite your family and friends to come see the campus. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but we're out Thursday. But you can come all day, until 7 or 8 p.m. Be here too. Ready? Number 1, Sarah, who weighs 20 kilograms and 20 centimeters tall, would have a body surface area of, Clyde?
0.33.
Correct, 0.33 meters squared. Who got that one? Hands up. Okay. Number 2, Kyle, Maggie, who weighs 165 pounds and 170 centimeters tall, would have a body surface area of 1.89 if you use household, 1.88 if you use metric meter squared. Okay, they're nodding because Stefan used metric. Okay, who got that one? Hands up, either one. Okay, Jacob, who weighs 25 pounds and is 33 inches tall, would have a body surface area of, Daniel? Correct, 0.51 meters squared. Who got that one? Hands up. Okay. Number 4, Leslie. Kevin, who weighs 20 kilograms and is 19 centimeters tall, would have a body surface area of? Okay, back to you. Number 5, Jessie, Jennifer, who is 45 inches tall and weighs 40 pounds, would have a body surface area of? Correct. Kevin? Kevin is home alone. Waiting for the. Oh, watch that during the holidays. You did?
Yeah.
No. I think we watched up to 4. There's 6?
What?
Yes.
There's 6 movies?
Yeah. There's 6.
Only 1 and 2 matter.
Yeah. It's always the original, right? But the third one is also cute. Yeah. I told Lucky, I don't want to watch the third one because it's not called. And then I told him the story how the real actor did drugs and this and that. Like, oh wow. So he tells that story to his friends too. Like, you know that he did drugs, but now he's the dad now, so it's changed his life again. It's like, it's funny. I wonder how. The other one is so cute too. At first I was the same way with you, Miss Jane. I don't like to watch the third one. Lucky's the same way, but Mom, let's give it a try. Okay. It's cute too. Another type of smart. So cute. Hey, Kevin's home alone, waiting for you. Leslie. Correct. 0.32 meters squared. You got all 5 correct. Now you're experts on the calculation of body surface area. Let's try to apply that, calculating the amount of drug that we need to give to the patient. Okay. Who has an answer for 6? Just who would try? Okay. Sarah, you have an answer? What's your answer? Correct. She got it right. Second question. I got 1.49 ml. Should I do the rounding off? Okay. Let's do it on the board. Doctor writes, who got those answers, by the way? Okay, good job, good job. That means you're on the right track, okay? There are numbers there that you don't need. Cross them out right away. Okay, so I'll write the whole prescription. Doctor writes a prescription for amoxil, 290 milligrams per meter squared. QIV, or I like this Javier. Hi, sexy when I say Javier. Yeah, so it's not savior. Right? Javier. I did write this problem, by the way. And we're recording. Body surface area is 1.71 meters squared. Remember, I told you some books use 1.71, 1.73. This one, but we'll just use 1.7 because I checked your fine. With a supply given as 1 gram per 3 ml. Question was, how many milligrams of amoxil should he receive per administration? So what I do, I put the word per dose here, right? So I don't get lost. So I don't continue multiplying all of this problems, all of this variables. Okay. What do I do first? What did you do, Sarai, since you got the correct answer?
Oh, I found the milligram.
This one?
No,
This one. Okay, so she said she did 290 milligrams over 1, correct? Meter square. And then what's the proportion to that? The body surface area given. What is the body surface area given? 1.71 meters squared. And this is X what? mg. Apples to apples all the time. What's the next step? Cross multiply, divided by 1. What would the answer be? What was your answer again? 495.9 kilograms. Again, I would write per dose so I'm not lost. So I don't include the QID. You follow? You can cross out the QID if you want to right away, so it doesn't throw you off or it doesn't give you the wrong answer. Okay, but there was a follow-up question. How many milliliters of amoxil should he receive per dose? I'll write the per dose again. Sometimes the problem has more than 2 questions. It'll say per day. Okay, total quantity. Okay, now Sarai, continue. Where'd you get this from? The answer here, you said the answer is 1.48, but I said it's 1.49. So
I did the supply given
the supply given, which is
1 gram.
this one, you see? 1 gram per 3 ml. But what did you do?
I had to convert the gram to milligram.
Now, apples to apples, because this is in milligrams, this is in grams. She converted it right away, and that would be 1,000 milligram over 3 ml equals whatever your answer here is on the per dose, 495.9 mg over XM. Did I set it up correct? Okay, so 495.9 ratio proportion, so it's cross multiplication divided by 1,000 should give you 1 point. So if it's 4877, always keep 2 decimal places. If there's no instruction, it becomes 1.4. That's your per dose. Sometimes there's a follow-up question. If it's per day, what happens here? Times 4 because QID. See that? What happens here? Times 4 a day because it's QID. You follow? Okay, now do number 7 and number 8, same process. Is that clear? Yes? Those of you who are fast, more problems. I am the problem giver. But in real life, I am the problem solver. Fixer. Right, Kyle Virgo. Kyle Virgo. Or no, it's like, or the same part, the Virgo part. We're looking at our year. And I think I'm off. You're an ox? Yeah. I don't think you're lucky, very lucky. I'm claiming it. I was like, yeah. That's what his Chinese talents are. Even if it didn't say that, I'll say I'm lucky this year. Because I have to think that. Oh, cool. I just played Game of Thrones. Who's the dragon? Mason is a dragon. That's another always lucky sign. What are you, Miss J? Rabbit. Rabbit. Oh, it's your name. Oh, is it? Yeah. Rabbit is here. Yeah. Well, I'm a snake.
You mean you want to talk to dragon?
Yeah, I'm watching right now. Yeah, I'm like I like it, but not as much as Game of Thrones.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm like, I was spoiled. I got to watch Game of Thrones and like all together. So why too? I'm like,
Don't even talk me into series.
I know. Need to watch it. Like I was not so on. Yeah.
Jay is into Yellowstone, right?
Yeah, I'm on Yellowstone.
My mom says to watch it, but
I can't. I'm just waiting on Stranger Things. That's my limit. My son said, "Now I know, Mom, why you don't like series." Yeah. Myself too well. And I always choose a good one, so it's because if it's not good, I'm okay. let it go. I remember the time when my sister and I used to stay up like for days, no sleeping. I don't know if you even know that it was a funny Taiwanese. Do you know that Taiwanese series? Before K-pop was a thing, it was this Taiwanese Meteor Garden.
F4?
Huh?
The F4?
Yeah. You guys, they remade it, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah. My sister and of course we were younger then.
Yeah.
Taiwanese or Chinese? They're
Korean?
Chinese.
I don't
They're
think.
Chinese.
Korean?
No, Korean was
right.
after that, but that was the big thing before the
Yeah.
K-pop came
I
about.
remember
Sister and I bought this DVD,
the
the series because we couldn't keep
posters
up.
and stuff.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And she gets mad at me because she goes to work and I was still in school at that time. She's like, "You're cheating. What you watch?" That's how I know that. We went on for 3 or 5 days without question. Ready? Found 7, only 2. Now it's your turn. Not gonna be on the board. Camille, do 7. Jennifer, do 8 on the board. You're all going. You know that before the this one. Let's do one side, Camille, the other side, Jen. I always have students explain their work, why you become paradept, and then sometimes it doesn't click when I tell you, but it clicks when another student tells you, just like I tell my son. It doesn't matter if I say it, but if a YouTuber tells it, it matters.
What?
Yeah, the YouTuber,
Yeah.
you follow steps it, and it's the word of.
How did you know you did it?
I did, I saw it. Come on. Camille, 7 left side, Jennifer 8 right side.
We come up down.
Yes.
I know
7 and 8.
Only right side.
Yes, right. You're not dyslexic. You can't be.
Got 9.92 for this one. Got 9.92 for that
35
one.
milligrams.
Right, you multiply.
You got that. But you really are.
Multiply 8
Yeah, I've got
by that, right?
You didn't tell that during interview. I'll say no.
So 8
You better.
times 1.24.
Okay, 7 and 8.
1.24. 9.1.
show my math, right? I don't have to like raise the whole problem.
No, just show your math and then explain. I will read a problem. I'm gonna check your claims after class, but I won't give it to you. until- I may post it, but it's not set in stone yet. Yeah, because it's on Blackboard. I can change it on the final. It's part of your homework. So if you don't have homework turned in. There you go.
I was waiting for a good time to
Yeah. Make sure you turn in your homework. I have it already ready. Thank you. Just slower. There's no other stuff. That should be repeatable. Yes. Wait for some. Keep 2 decimal places, huh, for purposes of uniformity. No, green is always hard to see, and you know, green is hard to grade. But I think on the video you can't see the green. Somebody told me that the green and the red. So the green and the red is hard to see on the video. Hard to erase. I don't know what's different. Composition of the red, harder to erase. What I know. Number 7, doctor writes a prescription for Mevacor 8 milligrams per meter squared. QD for Alex, his BSA is 1.24 meters squared. You don't have to calculate the BSA, it's given. Supply is 10 milligrams per 5 ml. How many milligrams of Mevacor should she, Alice, receive per administration? Blank milligrams. Explain, Camille. And 8 milligrams over 1 squared is equal to X milligrams over 1 squared. Correct. Who got 9.92 milligrams? It says per administration, meaning per dose. Correct. Moving on. How many milliliters of Mevacor should she receive per dose? Who got 4.96 ml? Correct answer. Good job. Good job. Number 8, doctor writes a prescription for Keflex, 269 milligrams per meter squared TID. TID for Bobby, who weighs 160 pounds and 68 inches tall. This time, the body surface area is not given. Okay. So you'll have to calculate the body surface area, and Jen calculating the body surface area.
I did the weight and height divided by 31, and I got 3.474. I square rooted that for 1.863. I dropped it.
Very good. Okay, so body surface area, which is a variable that you need so you can proceed. It should be 1.86 meters squared. Who got that one? Hands up. How many milligrams of Keflex should he receive per administration? Continue.
269 milligrams over 1 meter squared, and the 1.86 times the 269, which got 500.34 milligrams.
Milligrams per administration or per dose, right? MG in there. Okay. Then follow-up question, how many milliliters of Keflex should he receive per dose? Continue.
Then I did again. I put the 500.34 milligrams And then I multiplied it by 2 ml divided by 100, we got 10.0068 ml.
10.0068 would be 10.01 ml. For purposes of calculation and uniformity, keep the hundredths place. 10.01. Right, because it's six.
Okay, so I would,
Drop, but it's 5 and over, so it's 10.0. Final answer. We got 10.01. She got it correct, everything, right? She just has to stop at 2 decimal places or hundredths place because there's no instruction, okay? So 2 decimal places, 10.01 ml. Who got 10.01 ml? Okay, good job. Kyle, number 9. Board. After this, we'll talk about right tool, young tool, and large. Get your Clark's rule, Freud's rule, and Clark, Freud, and Young's rule. Formulas ready. Should you say Freud's freeze? But it's spelled as IE, right?
yeah. I just feel like it's good
To say fried,
fried.
but there's a reason why I say fried, and I'm gonna tell you why later. Okay, continue. Number 9. Doctor writes a prescription for Duracell, 225 milligrams per meter squared, BID for Xavier. I'm waiting for your answer. Whose body surface area is 1.96 meters squared. Supply is 150 milligrams per 2 ml. How many milligrams of Duracell should he receive per administration of the next trial?
So for Xavier, you take the desired 255 milligrams per meter squared, given body surface area of 1.96 meters squared. You could ratio proportion, and you should get 498 or 99.8 milligrams.
Correct, that's per dose. Who got that one? Good job. And then last question, how many milliliters of Duracell should he receive per dose?
And then you take the milligrams, and in order to find the amount of ml to ratio in proportion to the supply you have, which is 150 milligrams over 2 ml to get 6.66.
Correct. We got 6.66 ml. Hands up. Good job, guys. Okay. Any questions on this topic? Okay. Remember, body surface area is more accurate than just weight alone or just age alone. Now, I need 3 people on the board to write the formulas for Young's rule, Clark's rule, and I'll still say fried because I'm going to tell you why I say it fried to remember the formula. Okay. Young's rule, Stefan on the board, write the formula for Young's rule. Clyde on the board, write the formula for Clark's rule. And then Danielle on the board, divide the board into 3, okay? Write the formula for fried or fruit. And then I'll tell you how to remember this formula without memorizing them. No questions on this topic? Tomorrow, continuation of dosage calculations. Pediatric dosing, but ranges. I will give you the in-class one that, so you can start your videos online anyway, all right? Come on, three formulas.
I think this is homework for us to take home and do, and then this we can turn it out.
Yeah.
This one again? What?
I didn't know. Ready? Then apostrophe. What is this child age in what, months or years? Okay, specify. Child's age in years or? Okay, take note. Here are three formulas for the Young's rule. Thank you, gentlemen. Clark's rule and Freed's or Freid's rule. Okay, this formulas. This one is based on age. Young's rule and Freid's rule. Clark's rule is based on weight. Remember, I told you we don't use this anymore. But here's how you remember these formulas. Okay. They usually just ask you which one is based on age and which one is based on weight. I'll teach you a trick. Clark's is a shoe brand. You know that Clark's is a shoe brand? Not very fashionable, but very comfortable. Okay? And this is how I remember it. Where do you put all your weight? On your feet, on your shoes, right? What is Clark's rule? Based on weight. Okay. The word young pertains to age, right? And the word fried, why do I keep calling it fried? She calls it freed. There's a reason why. The Young's rule is a dosing calculation based on age for children 2 years and up. That's why it's age in years. The Freid's rule, the reason I say it fried is because I want to remember that we don't give fried food to children younger than 2 years of age. And this is used, this calculation was used in the old days for children younger than 2. We do not give fried food. That's why I like calling it fried. You see how you remember formulas without even sweating it? They ask you which amongst this is based on age, which amongst this is based on weight. But now you learn that body surface area is a more accurate dosage calculation because it has something to do with both height and weight. Okay. There's also a table or a chart, nomogram, that you look at for body surface area. Just plot it. Okay. Young's rule, child's age in years over child's age in years plus 12 times the average adult dose. That's your child's dose. I've never encountered questions specifically on this application anymore. Just so you know. But no, remember what I said. Young and fried, age related, based on age. Clark, weight related. Okay. Fried's rule or Fried's rule, age in months, because it's less than 2. Over 150 times adult dose is dose for the child. Okay. And then your Clark is based on weight of child in pounds, over 150 pounds. 150 is based on average normal adult weight. That's why it's 50. Okay, times adult dose, that's your dose for the child, pediatric dosing. Tomorrow, do you have any questions before I give you the next? Tomorrow, we will still have tomorrow, Thursday's field trip. Tomorrow, then. Tomorrow, we will continue with pediatric dosing, but ranges and milligram per kilogram per day. So I will give you the worksheets for tomorrow in advance. You're welcome to watch, you're free to watch the videos on Blackboard. Nothing has changed, okay? I'm just re-recording for updated because it's you guys, okay? But the videos that are on Blackboard as reference, they still apply. Same process, same way how to calculate. So tomorrow, I'm not waiting a long time till we start doing the answers. You will go to the board tomorrow and explain your work, okay? And then one last topic, Friday when we come back. And then Tuesday, Monday's a holiday, Tuesday when you come back is fun. Which means we're looking at a quiz on Friday as well, okay? Which involves this. Don't think of the quiz as bad, it builds up. You see how it builds up towards your finals? I try to give you 3 quizzes, okay, every time, a minimum of 3, okay? But lots of homeworks that build up, that help you with your final exam. So come final, you don't really have to study so much. So you do it every day, it just builds up, okay? Any questions? What is that? No, all yours. I'm done collecting homeworks. That's why I started sorting yesterday. Why? Because this is the new topic. I want you to have them for your finals review. Okay? Any questions? Yes. Work on that tonight. So I'm not waiting tomorrow. We don't have a lot of time. With 2 days off, off campus days and then a holiday, you don't have a lot of time. So I want you to get ahead of the game, watch the videos on milligrams per kilogram per day and the ranges, okay? Therapeutic dose, lethal dose. I talked about that in the video. Sometimes there's a very thin line that separates the therapeutic dose and the lethal dose. Remember the pH of blood? So very, very little, 0.05, you're already at risk of dying. Same with drugs. There are drugs wherein the therapeutic dose has a very thin line. There's a very thin line that separates the therapeutic dose from the lethal dose. That's why I'm very finicky when it comes to math calculations, because it means size. Okay. Any questions? Okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow in campus. Doesn't need to see the beginners. Let's leave the priority to next and begin. I said, one check up.